Module 1, Video 1. We are going to be talking about what is a sales funnel, because I know if you've, been around the online marketing world, if you've been looking for ways to grow your email list, to generate leads, to close more sales, I'm sure you've come across the term funnel or sales funnel, but you might not be sure what exactly that means. So I want to really break that down for you so you are super clear on what a funnel is. All right, so let's go ahead and answer this big question. And so we have a great diagram here to help you understand it. Hopefully it's not too much jargon for you. I'm going to try to make it as easy to understand as possible. And so with a sales funnel, you start off at the top of the funnel with a wide audience, and they could be coming in from anywhere, from ads, from social media, Google SEO, anything like that. They come to into your funnel, and they're going to hit your first page, which is your lead capture page. Okay, and we're going to go into detail about each of these pages further on in the course, so don't get too hung up on that idea. But you're going to bring people in to your sales funnel. You're going to capture their email address and get them on your email list. So now they're a lead. It's somebody you can follow up with now, right? And then you start introducing your offer to them. You give them a sales letter. You give them your pitch, right? And now they're your prospect. So you're getting to present your offer to them. After that, and all of these are web pages that they're going through, okay? Just so it's not totally abstract for you. So, there's a sales page. Then you're going to take them to your order page, and now they're a customer, okay? And you can upsell them then if you want, say, oh, by the way, do you also want this product, And then maybe it's your upsell, you ascend them up your value ladder. So you keep offering them more high ticket items, So, okay, well, maybe you'd like this bundle. Maybe you'd like to do this one-on-one coaching program. And now they're your clients, and you're making more money each step of the way as people go through your funnel. And at the same time, you can see on the left that you are narrowing down how many people are there. And that's okay, because you want to find your tribe. You want to find the people who resonate with you, the people who you can help the most. So a funnel is going to naturally kind of whittle down your audience, starting with this wide audience up here, up to the people that you can really help the most. Okay, and so that's all a funnel is it is guiding people through a sales process, taking them by the hand and leading them step by step so that they go from being leads to becoming customers and clients. And so then a big question that I get asked very often by clients is, what's the difference between a sales funnel and a website? And with a website, I think the really key thing to understand is that the user controls their actions and experience, right? When you go to a website, you can click on the About page, you can click on Contact, you can read their blog, you can go to their shop. Whatever it is, you can just wander around, do as much as you want or as little as you want on that page. And when you get distracted or bored, you click off, right? You control your actions. There's no set path. And typically on a website, if somebody purchases from you, they usually just get one item. They find what they want, they put it in their cart, they do the checkout process, that's that. So those are two things that are going to be different from a funnel. So with a funnel, the really big idea to understand is that you guide your audience through the steps and the actions that you want them to take. So usually on each page in a sales funnel, you're only going to have one action that somebody can take. They can't go learn about you and your story. They can't read your blog. They're not going to click off to your social media pages or anything. They're only going to do what you want them to do. And either they take that action or they don't. And again, that's okay, right? Because you're finding your tribe and the people who are the best fit for you as customers. But you're guiding them through that process. And you can offer them a series of products to buy. Like we talked about in the previous slide, that you could have upsells, and you can help them. Okay, they go from buying a product to buying your higher price products and maybe your coaching package or something. And so you can take them through that series of offers and make more money rather than having somebody buy just one item from you. All right. And so Funnels gets tossed around so much as a word that we associate with being an online experience. But do we see funnels around us in the real world? And, I think we do all the time. And so I wanted to use one that we're all familiar with, and that is looking at Starbucks. And so imagine that you are driving down the road and you see the Starbucks sign on the side, in the shopping center, off to the side of the road, and you're like, you know what, that sounds really good. I think I'll go in and check out Starbucks. And so that is the equivalent of somebody just like scrolling through their Facebook news feed, and then they see your ad. They're like, you know what, I'm going to click away from what I was doing, and I'm going to go check out and see what this ad is all about. You've gotten their interest a little bit. So seeing that Starbucks sign off to the side, that's like somebody seeing your ad. And then you go inside Starbucks and the coffee aroma hits you, and it's always so warm and cozy in there. They have this great atmosphere, and you decide, all right, you know what? I think I want to stick around here. I'm going to hang out in Starbucks for a little while. And so that is the equivalent of somebody coming to your lead capture page, and they kind of, they take a look at it. They get to know you just a little bit through it, and they say, you know what, I want to stick around with this person more. I want to spend some more time with him or her. And so they give you their email address. Okay. And then after that, you walk up to the counter and you start checking out the drinks menu, see what special seasonal drinks they have, whatever, see what their offers are. And that's just like when someone gets presented with your sales page and they see your offer there. All right. It's the exact same thing. And then you go up to the barista, you give her your order, and she says, would you like anything else with that? And you think, that cookie did look really good. Okay, yeah, I'll get that cookie, right? So you get a pastry or something. Well, now they've just upsold you. So it's just like a funnel where, you're being presented with a series of offers. And so you've gotten the upsell now. And then at the end, you swipe your credit card, and that's it. You've made your purchase exact same as a completed sale in your sales funnel, and now you're a Starbucks customer. And if it were an online funnel, you would have gotten a new customer. So that's it. We experience funnels all the time in the real world. We just don't think of them that way. We don't call them that. We don't think really about the steps that we're going through, but we are going through a very guided process that Starbucks has put a lot of time and effort into to seamlessly guide you from, you're driving in your car, not even thinking about coffee, to suddenly you're inside and you have a coffee and a cookie in your hand, right? So that's a funnel. And so going back to that idea of a sales funnel versus a website, then I wanted to look at this pretty simple comparison of what happens when a customer goes to a website versus when they come to a funnel to buy from you. And so this is looking at if you're selling a book and say you're just spending money on ads to direct people to Amazon to buy your book, right? So you're spending $20 on an ad just to get one customer who comes over to Amazon and purchases your book. But that book only costs $15. So you're actually losing $5 in this transaction. You haven't gotten their email address, so you don't know how to follow up with this customer. And you only made the one sale. You sold the book, and that's exciting, but you actually lost money on the venture. But if instead of sending people straight to Amazon from your Facebook ad, you were to send them to a funnel instead, you could spend that same $20 on ads, get them onto your your first sales page, where you sell the book for $15, and you get their email address because you're the one processing the information. And then when that order goes through, then you present them with an upsell page. And now you make $25 on the upsell. So altogether, you've made $40 on this one customer who came in on a $20 ad spend. So you've now profited $20, and you have a new customer who's on your email list who you can follow up with, present them with more offers, and hopefully, close more sales with them over time. So, this is obviously a very simple example, but this happens all the time, right? Especially if you have e-commerce or anything. When you're just starting, you tend to you have an ad, you run people straight to that page to buy, you have no way to follow up with them, and you just sell that one product. So a funnel is going to help you to grow an email list of customers and to create more profits per customer who comes through. All right, so I hope you can see by now that when you're comparing sales funnels and websites, a sales funnel will always win. And it's a win-win for both of you. It's not just about you, right? It's going to be easier for your audience to get what they want and need. When you're on that website again and you're just clicking around, reading all the different pages and the tabs and everything, your audience, half the time, they might not be able to find what they want. They come to you looking for something specific. And on a website, it can be hard to find that. When they come to your funnel and you only present them with one offer and it's, exactly what they want and need, the thing that they, the reason they clicked your ad or something, then you're helping them. You're making their life easier and you're giving them exactly what they need. And so a funnel actually allows you to better serve your customers. On top of the fact that you're making it very easy for them to find what they need, then you can, as you walk them through that sales funnel and you say, okay, here you can, now that you've purchased one thing, you might also be interested in this, and you present them with another offer that's going to build on that first product they bought and it's going to help them get to the next level faster. You're helping them, right? You're really actually better serving your customers and meeting their needs. And then finally, it's easier and quicker for you to build a profitable business. You can make more money per customer who comes through your funnel than you would with a website. So you're growing your business. That's your main goal, right? So it's really a win-win for everybody when you're using a sales funnel.